Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets, and I am Amanda. Today I am here to do two things. I am going to wrap up my week 4 budget recap for the month of August, and I'm also going to go into my week 1 budget projection for the month of September 2022. So for those that are interested in that sort of content, please stick around for the remainder of this video. For those that are new to my channel, welcome. And for those that are not new, welcome back. On this channel, I talk about anything related to finances. So yeah, that's what we do here. So I am going to go on and jump into this because although the recap is not as much this week, we still have the budget projection to go through. So I'm going to try to get this done quickly. All right, so let's populate up on the screen the week 4 budget recap. Now, for those that are new, a budget recap is me recapping items or talking through items that I did not project in the previous week. And a recap typically goes from the pay Friday up until that following Thursday. So with this being a Friday, I didn't do the recap yesterday because, like I said, it was small. So I decided to add it into this Friday's budget projection. So now you see up on the screen the budget recap. Let's get going. This was from Friday, last Friday, August the 26th through Thursday, September the 1st, which was yesterday. So as you can see, it's not many items, but these items definitely are similar to each other. So the first one is a car repair, which was kind of like a car repair / maintenance for $200. That money came out of my miscellaneous account. That was for my daughter's car. She got that serviced. So I paid for that. And then number 2 was another car service. So there was not a repair again. That was a service for my vehicle this past week for $287.41. That money came out of my mini emergency fund. So I have like 2 emergency funds. I have like this fully funded emergency fund. Then I have just like this mini one, which is, you know, that money, that stash of money that you have in a savings account that you can get to really quickly. So that's where that came from. The last thing was a charitable donation for $10. And that money came out of the Bill's checking account. So there you have it. That short and sweet budget recap this past week, which is fine. So you also see up there the mortgage update. So yay, let's go through the mortgage update. I have the sheets here. All right, I'm going to put up on the screen what the previous balance was. That previous balance was $63,832 because for those that are old, if you remember, I decided to send that additional, I think like $26 so that we can be able to scratch off or highlight out that line 170. So that's what that was. Now, I'm going to put up on the screen the new balance because I projected in my budget projection last week that I will pay an additional $536 to the principal of the mortgage this week, which I did do. So with that being said, now our new balance, which is up on the screen, is $63,295.57. That's where we are now. I was able to highlight off one line, which is kind of interesting because normally when I make a principal payment of like $530 some, I'm able to do at least 2 lines, but I see what's going on. I'm not actually able to highlight that second line if you see there on the sheet because I'm just a little bit above that balance right now. So that's where we are. I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to send them the extra money so that I can be able to highlight the line like I did last week. We're just going to leave it there. So now we're going to take that screenshot down and let's move right into our week 1 budget recap for the month of September. All right, Friday, September the 2nd. Okay, let me put this up on the screen first so that you can follow along. All right, week 1 budget projection, Friday, September the 2nd, 2022. All right, let's get through this. This is how I do my budget every single week. I have to write it down. I have to move monies around so I can make sure that I stay on track with my budgeting, my household expenses, my savings, all the transactions. All right, the first one up is the mortgage for $292. Then we have the water bill coming in at $98. Phone coming in at phone and internet, $164. That's for 4 cell phone lines on my account. Then we have auto insurance for $108. That's on 1 vehicle. Then we have auto insurance for $59. That's insurance I pay on 2 other vehicles. So yeah, that's $59. Next, we have the student loan for $100. The college and or car account. That's kind of what I'm going to call this now, because I see I fluctuate. Some weeks I put this $25 in the college account for the 2 that are in college, and sometimes I give it to the youngest one for gas or oil changes or whatever. So I'm just going to leave it as car/college, and whatever I decide to do with it that week, it's one or the other. But I think this week is going to be the giving to the younger child for gas. All right. Next, we have debt monies for $293. This is monies that I have set aside to pay down debt or to do, like I said, I'm trying to debate what I'm going to do, because tuition is really a thing here. And based on my income, I don't know why the government and higher education, Department of Education, feel that I make so much money. I have to pay quite a bit out of pocket for the 2 children to attend college. So we're going to see if I'm going to put this toward the mortgage this week. I don't even really know. I'm just kind of thinking through this live. I'm going to put this extra toward the mortgage. That's normally what it goes to. Or if I'm going to put it in the tuition account to kind of beef it up, because I'm definitely going to have to continue to pay for tuition. All right, we'll see. I don't know. I'll come back in the recap and let you know. Next, we have household expenses for $194. That's another item that I need to revisit, because some of the categories are not accurate anymore because the children are not here physically at the house. So yeah, so I'm going to have to look into that. I haven't had a chance to do it because, guys, last weekend I celebrated my birthday weekend with my significant other. That was nice. We went to New Orleans. And yeah, so that's why I didn't do the week 4 budget projection video last week. But that's the way life is. Next, we have children's savings for $28.50. Then we have the HOA for $6.70. We have the Roth IRA for the youngest child. I have started that for the 16-year-old for $20. I just have that automatically go into the account every week. And last but not least is the cushion amount that I leave in the account, because I just don't like, leaving, although it's my operational accounts, my savings money don't stay in this account and all that. But this is that account where, money is automatically drawn. Deposits are put into this account. So it's just kind of my operational account. And I don't like for it to be, with no money in it. So from time to time, well, every week I leave this $26 in there, but it tends to add up. So that's where we are with that. So the total for this week, as you see here, is $1,414.20. Okay. Now, I typically leave $1,368 in this account. I did have to bump that amount up because of the insurance that increased on the youngest child vehicle. So now I'm leaving $1,368 in the account. However, the total transactions is more than that this week, so we're going to have to subtract those 2 numbers. $1,414.20 minus $1,368 equals $46.20. That money is money I need to pull out of the bill savings account to help me satisfy that $1,414.20. Okay, but we're doing that right here on paper. So that's step 1. Step 2 is to go back, put a PA with a pink circle around it next to any of the items or any of the amounts that I will not be taking care of this week. You see all of those there. I'm not going to reiterate them, but that's step 2. Step 3 is to come back and total up all of those put away amounts. So you see that down there on the sheet. The total put away amount is $565.70. And that is just the put away amount that I won't be taking care of those transactions this week. So I'm putting that money away in the bill savings account, but I'm doing that right here on paper. All right. So now you see that is what I do with the put away amounts. Then the next step is to go back through these expenses and put a purple triangle next to those items that I will be taking care of this week. So you see all of those there. Once again, I'm not going to list them. And when I say that I am going to take care of them this week, that means that something physical is going to happen with that transaction this week. Okay. So the one we want to look at, I want to focus on today is that water bill. I'm not sure what's going on with my water bill. I have, been projecting $98 per month. That has been working. But the last couple of months, it has been high. So as you can see, the water bill is $118 this month. So since I only set aside $98, we're going to have to pull some money out of the bill savings account to accommodate. So that's what that equation is there. The $118 minus the projected $98 equals $20. That $20 I have to pull out of the bill's savings account. But once again, that's right here on paper. Until we get through with all these transactions, then I'll let you know what I'm physically going to do with the money at the end of the day. All right, so now at this particular point, we have some numbers that have a relationship, like the two numbers with the blue clouds. One amount I need to pull out of the bill savings account, and the other amount I need to put away. So let's look at the next to the last line. Since we have two different transactions, we're going to have to do two different actions. All right. So the $565.70 minus the $46.20 equals $519.50. That is the amount I need to put away in the bill savings account right here on paper. And that's based on those two numbers in the cloud. Remember, right here on paper, I'm putting away that $519.50. However, now there are two numbers with a yellow line under them. That means they have a relationship. And I need to add or subtract those two numbers together, which is the $20 up top that I need to pull out to help me with the water bill. Then there's this put away amount of $519.50 that I don't need to use right now. So let's look at the very last line. Since we got two different actions, we need to subtract the amounts. $519.50 minus the $20 equals $499.50. That number gets an enclosed yellow box around it because that is actually what I'm going to do with the monies in this bill's checking account at the end of the day. I'm going to move $499.50 to the savings portion of this operational account so that I can have it there when I need to do other transactions during other parts of the month. So that's how I do my budget every single week. That's really all I have for this video, guys. I hope you have an amazing holiday. I am going to go and do some things that I really want to do, this weekend. So I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. If you have not subscribed, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you're doing with your money, what you're going to do this weekend. And also like the video. So this is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. I will see you in the next video. Peace.